So you have NBC elections analyst Steve Kornacki. He was looking at the results of a latest round of polls from NBC News, and it shows a stark change since the September polls, which painted an easy coast to victory for Vice President Harris. He's on Meet the Press here. Take a look.
This is the basic perception voters have of these candidates. Is it positive? Is it negative? Now, these are not great numbers for either one. Trump 43 positive, 51 negative. He's 8 points underwater, you might say. But look at Harris. Exact same positive score and that negative number almost in the exact same place. And this is it. The last time we polled this question after that debate, Harris had really made up ground in this area. Look, she had a positive rating, 48 to 45. So that advantage has all in the last few weeks in our poll washed away for her. Then there's some issues, some characteristics here. These are advantages in red here that you see for Trump now versus September. On the immigration and the border, we ask voters who would be better on this. In September, Trump had a big advantage. It's gotten bigger. On inflation and the cost of living, Trump's advantage now hits double digits. And on the question of who represents change, Harris had the advantage in September. She still does, but lower.
So significant because voters are telling us change is a critical issue for them, not the direction you want to be going in there, Steve.
No, absolutely not. And maybe a reason for that, too, is remember, she's the VP in an unpopular administration. Look, we asked Joe Biden's policies as president. Do you think they're helping or hurting your family? Look at that. Almost 2 to 1 say hurting more than helping. His job approval rating is in the low 40s. And then here's the twist. When you ask folks, when Trump was president, were his policies helping or hurting? Look at that difference. 44% say helping, 31% say they hurt. So retrospectively, Trump is getting some numbers here. Maybe he didn't even get when he was president. And then this is, in perspective, the challenge that Harris faces. These are the modern vice presidents like Harris, incumbent vice presidents, running while their boss was still in office.
So you have a breakdown there that paints a electorate who's moving away from the current administration. And both of those really, they're people who are kind of leftist in their orientation. I do give Steve Kornacki a lot of credit for reporting the truth in the polls. He doesn't seem to varnish it with any of his own personal opinion or his likes or dislikes of either of the candidates. Obviously, Kristen Welker is very, very pro-left, pro-Harris, pro-Biden. And she noticed the shifts are painting a bad picture for the Harris-Walz campaign. So we'll see what happens. But one of the offshoots of these polls is that Kamala Harris has now decided she's going to have to spend some of her time speaking to people that she really doesn't care for, namely audiences over on Fox News.